Greetings, fellow Americans. In about 150 days, we'll be electing our new president. And we have two candidates, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. This is going to be a very consequential election for Americans. It's very important that we who took the oath to become citizens of this country should participate in this election, because there is a candidate who believes that birthright citizenship should be abolished, and that is Donald Trump. That is wrong. Do you know why the Republicans had 17 candidates, governors, senators, experienced civil servants, yet none of those candidates won the primaries for the Republican nomination? Do you know why? I have a theory. It is because America is no more a democracy. America is now a plutocracy, a government of the rich by the rich for the rich. And so, 70% of Americans who do not have a college education thought that Donald Trump, a con man and a businessman who has made his money through bankruptcies, that is stealing from his workers, is going to make them rich by having his wealth trickle down to the people. That is a lie. I am here today to tell you that we must make sure that Trump doesn't become president of the United States. Because if Trump becomes president of this country, we will be taking a giant step down the precipice and becoming a third world nation, a dictatorship like Hitler's Germany or Mussolini's Italy or Amin's Uganda or Mobutu's Congo or Paul Biya's Cameroon. We do not want dictatorship in this United States of America. In 1870, the 15th Amendment gave black people the right to vote. 50 years after, in 1920, women had the right to vote. Yet, we still have this bias against women. A woman has never been president of the United States. I think it's time for us to judge Hillary Clinton by her qualities and her qualifications. It is so unfair for us to impinge on her character because of the shortcomings of her husband. Donald Trump is a failed businessman, and he will bring failure to the United States. We need a leader who has the experience and who will continue the Obama legacy. Now, let me tell you something. The Republicans have failed this country. The Republicans are hypocritical. I was living in Massachusetts in the early 2000s when Mitt Romney was our governor. He passed a version of the Affordable Care Act, and I was shocked to see him in the 2012 presidential election standing against the very law he passed. The Republicans, Mitch McConnell in Congress, had only one philosophy: we must make Barack Obama a one-term president.
Our top political priority over the next 2 years should be to deny President Obama a second term.
That is not a recipe for success. They have tried 60 times to repeal Obamacare, but what they have not told you what they are going to replace Obamacare with. This country deliberated about this health care law in a very, very consistent manner, and we passed a law that is benefiting Americans. So let us stay the course with Hillary Clinton so that we do not wipe the legacy of the Obama years. The most tragic thing for a nation is for people to become bigots and to forget principle and now judge people by the color of their skin. This happened in the Obama administration. The President of the United States, the first black president, is giving a speech in Congress during the State of the Union. And a Republican member of Congress stands up and says, "You lie."
The reforms I'm proposing would not apply to those who are here illegally.
That is such an abomination to the presidency. That is such a disrespect to the office that Republicans are aspiring to hold. And we Americans should refuse them that office. Donald Trump is a very dishonest man. He doesn't have the courage to tell the truth. He said he sent an army of investigators from the FBI to Hawaii to go and find out whether Barack Obama was born in the United States.
3 weeks ago when I started, I thought he was probably born in this country. And now I really have a much bigger doubt than I did before.
But based on what?
And you know what? His grandmother in Kenya said he was born in Kenya and she was there and witnessed the birth.
He has not had the courage to tell you Americans that, oh yes, I found out truly that this gentleman was born in the United States. He's a US citizen, and I'm sorry for all the statements I made. Because of that gross dishonesty, that lack of humility and courage to admit when you are wrong, Donald Trump doesn't deserve to be our president. He doesn't have the temperament. He's not respected by leaders of the world. And I'm going to tell you that Hillary Clinton is going to do a wonderful job.
David Cameron has refused to retract what he said about your comments about Muslims. He says they were stupid, they were divisive, and they were wrong. What's your response?
Honestly, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's fine.
He's your president and he's the British Prime Minister.
It looks like we're not going to have a very good relationship.
So we are going to band together to dump Donald Trump and elect a proper president for this country. And America is ripe for a female leader. Thank you.